Hello, my Geminis. Let's start with your divine messages. We are using the deity Thoth. Alright, that's the Mercurian god, the Egyptian god Thoth. He would be giving us these messages for you, alright, surrounding what you need to know, alright, research and explore about yourself. But I did a meditation before this, and what he was saying is that a lot of you are stuck energetically, don't want to do too much. Some of you are experiencing laziness at this time. He also says some of you are sexually frustrated. He also said that you guys don't know how right now how to go with the flow with your life when things are not going the way they are supposed to go for you. It's like, what was the word he used? I'm hearing disengaged, but specifically it's like when things are not going well, you need to understand this. You are not in the flow of life. He said it's like springtime is for a purpose, winter is for a purpose, but you guys do things in the wrong way, start things at the wrong time, and things kind of like take longer, and that frustrates you because when you're supposed to start things in the spring, you probably don't do that. You go with your whims and you start whenever, and then things take longer and gets confusing, and then here you go bumping into things. So he said quite a bit, but I'm forgetting right now. It's like slipping out of my mind. I just got off the meditation, but we're just gonna jump into your reading, and if anything else comes through, I'll let you know. Okay, so this is pertaining, the message that he's going to be giving you is pertaining to what you need to be researching and exploring. I'm really getting pulled to this right now, this deck. So let's see what message. Divine Thoth, Divine God Tahuti, I call on you to give the divine messages to the Geminis pertaining to what they need to be researching and exploring more in their life at this time. Please and thank you. Thank you, my divine God, for coming through for the Gemini collective. What do they need to be researching? There is bad health situation, and there's also some dating that's coming up for you, those of you who are still on the scene looking. But those of you who are connected, I feel like you guys are going to be communicating a lot with your partners, maybe about things that matter to you. It may be connected to your health and how that may be slowing you down in moving forward with things, okay? But this bad health too could be someone in your family that's going through some health issues. I feel like I pulled this card for you in your last reading. Something connected to marriage is here too, okay? You need to be researching into your health, okay? There is something you're doing that you need to explore and get better understanding so you don't get sick. Some of you need to think deeply about a marriage proposal or someone you're thinking of marrying. Investigate a little bit more before you jump into conclusions. Some of you are being investigated or like looked into so you can get promotions in your jobs, or like be moved up in whatever ranking you are in. Could be, like I said, jobs. Even in marriage, you could be in a relationship where someone is thinking deeply about you. They want to move to the next level with you, or you may be doing this pertaining to someone that you care for. It looks like a lot of you are moving into a higher status in your spiritual ascension and in your life period, okay? And this is the time. You know, this is, you got a lot of threes here. You'll be seeing a lot of threes here. So this is all about you exploring and reading and researching about yourself, but also about people, someone you've chosen to marry, or you're being investigated, and maybe you need to research also about a job that you think will help you to move up in life. Okay, my Geminis, let's definitely get some cards from the THOTH tarot to see what message he has for you directly concerning whatever he wants to talk about to you. Okay, so you have the devil energy here. You have success on top of 8 of cups. So what I'm seeing here is that don't allow your setbacks, don't allow things, you know, patterns that you have in the past that has held you back from becoming successful, literally hold you back. You know, do not walk away before you've reached, you know, your goals, completed something you've started. There is opportunities coming to you, but if you battle walking away and now seeing things through because you're not fully emotionally fulfilled, you might miss out on the opportunities that this is bringing to you. Okay, it is worth hanging in there. It is worth trying to understand the situation. It is worth informing yourself so you can have better clarity on how you are going to stick with what you've started and how that is going to transform into something good for you. Don't let confusion crowd you, and don't feel burdened by this. Okay, rather get very organized, be focused, see yourself as that leader, that successful person that knows all that you need to know, what you need to have, what you need to do to make things happen, so you can reach the space where you can really get the opportunities that are coming to you. Okay, stand firm in your belief system, believe in yourself, really. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Get very matured about this. All right, and keep yourself together. Don't rush out of things and rush into any decision making. Okay, that's what he has to say to you specifically. I'm being pulled to this deck here. Divine God Thoth, what do you have for the Gemini concerning what they need to explore and research into in their lives? Okay, you have 2 cards here. Freedom is very important to you. How do you be free? What is going to make you feel a sense of freedom and not trapped in anything? Remember, you're mutable sign. You get tired of things quickly. So you need to find something that you can do, or something that you're doing that will give you that flexibility to feel free and not feel trapped at the same time, whether it's a job, relationship, whatever. And I'm also hearing that freedom is part of how you think. You think in these terms. So anything that you're trying to do in life, you are like setting yourself up to feel free. And that is at the core of your thinking and how you want things to flow in your life. So a lot of times you feel stuffy where you are if you feel a sense of being trapped. Okay, and so you need to understand this about yourself, right? Purification and power. Okay, so he's saying that he wants you to purify your soul, literally, so that you can actually see your own power. This to me is reminding me of like the basil is like a power kind of how do you call it, herb. It's also very, it's good to be used as a way to influence people in a positive way. It is something that you should add to your diet, but also you can infuse it in olive oil and always anoint your crown and your third eye area with it. you know, even with your on your hands, since your hands is your power space. And what this is going to do is that it's going to allow you to exert your power and influence over others in a positive way. Whatever you're trying to say, whatever you're trying to communicate, whatever you're trying to put out there to people, they would start to see it and understand it better. But it's like you yourself need to do this and see your own power. A lot of you don't understand the type of influence and the type of power that you have over yourself and over others, right? And you need to explore and kind of like embrace that within yourself. Once you get hold of your power through purifications of negativity or lower vibrational energies within yourself, then you can see how clearly how powerful you are, and you can exert yourself. So there is a focus that he wants you to focus on, right? By literally getting to know what your powers are. Find out what your spiritual powers are, what your intellectual powers are, all aspects within yourself. It's like he wants you to delve into you, to have a greater understanding of, you know, who you are and the power that you hold within. That way you can exert yourself. Okay, I'm being pulled to these cards. Let's see what other messages that you need to explore and research within yourself. You need to research your power, that's for sure. And Five of Abundance. So this Five of Abundance to me is talking about when you understanding that it's okay to ask for help when you're going through trying times, okay? And there's a part of you, I feel, that don't want to ask for help when you need it, or don't know how to deal with your down times, just like the beginning message for you, right? So learning to really adapt and understand that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to understand that your situations are temporary. Whatever is not working out for you, especially connected to your stability, finances, whether it being a relationship matter or something, it's almost like it stemmed from a fear of being not having, all right? Negative thought patterns of yourself, talking down on yourself, or even not believing that things will pass and things are just a phase. You're a mutable sign and you can easily adapt, but you have a hard time adapting to rough times and also seeking for help. So he wants you to explore into your life, deep within your subconscious, even to your childhood, to find out where this is coming from, this lack mentality, or this inability to seek help and even ask external, like even the angels, for help when you need to. What is holding you? Explore into that and heal this aspect within yourself, and that will release you quite a bit, okay? And this is going to happen only because underneath the deck you have to review and contemplate on your life. Just like I was saying, going through your own mental spheres to understand you is going to really help set you forth. I am also seeing that sound therapy is good for you. You can travel back in time into your childhood through meditation when you're listening to certain particular sound, and that will help to travel your mind back easily. This can even go as far as your past lives to retrieve information that will help you to solve this lack mentality or fear of being being left out in the cold, but also like not being able to ask and seek for help when you need it, like accepting low times in your life when you don't have enough, okay? And knowing how to navigate that. All right, so what else do you have for the Geminis? You're really concerned about something. It could be this promotion for some of you. Yeah, this message is all about your powerhouse, you know, working on your strengthening your own power, ability of mind over matter, right? Getting emotionally balanced in a harmonious way where it brings you peace and allows you to also embrace your fluidity, you know, which is your adaptability, your mutable energy, a lot more easily, like embracing the down times, okay? You know, stepping into your responsibility, becoming more firm with yourself mentally and in action wise, okay? And having the patience to see things, you know, grow in your life, which is like a repeated information. You taking time out to meditate so you can have deeper understanding and insight into your own power and your awareness and messages that come to you through your third eye, right? Creative visualization is very important for you. You know, you're a highly creative person, but you, once again, you need to be able to settle down your mind so it's not so much and overwhelming you and coming all at you at once, where it brings confusion and lumps into your mindset. You want to be able to stay original with your thoughts, with your ideas, but through like creative visualization is what I have to say, is what I'm getting from this. Calming your energies down, get into meditative pose, and allowing things to flow to you when it needs to, right? Because you're highly intelligent. That's the message here. And the more you explore, also research and read books, you know, the more you gain more understanding over the power of your own mind and be able to stand firm in your own belief system, right? And embrace your own intelligence. So, you know, he's talking about you're seeing a lot of things too, right? That you need to really start to explore so you can gain better perspective of what you're seeing and what you're reading and researching. So explore more into reading different type of books to gain more clarity over your own power. So it's like, and over things that in general like really get to you, you need to read so your intelligence level would really like bump up, which is something I think comes to you naturally. But it's about you seeing things from different perspective and gaining more flexibility and having a broad view to really understand what the messages could be that you may be seeing that may bring confusion to you. I'm getting different messages that are lumping into different, like even as I'm speaking to you, it's like I have 3-4 informations coming in one sentences. So I know that your mind is complex and understand your frustration, all right? But it's all about you understanding that you have the clarity, you have the mind power to really sift through all of this stuff. And it's all about calming yourself down and like taking in deep breaths and using sound therapy when you need to, you know, meditating so you can have clearer understanding, okay? Any last messages, Divine Thoth? What do they need to explore besides their intelligence and their power and gaining clarity on their thoughts? You need to know that you are never alone, okay? All you have to do is ask him for clarity and he'll give you. That is Thoth. Okay, what else? And even in your trying times, you're never alone. There are helpers there. You have to communicate your needs properly to people. Stop trying to shoulder everything by yourself. Anything else? Okay. Express your feelings. Didn't I tell you that? Speak clearly. Express yourself clearly. Follow the golden rule. What you don't want people to do to you, don't do it to them, you know. Focus on the positives all the time, you know, because I know that when you're thinking negatively, you can really feel like, oh, they're not going to help me. I'm not going to get the loan. I'm not going to get the promotion. Accept struggles as lessons. This is all talking about what we're talking about. Have an attitude of gratitude because you're not really down like that. It's just that everybody experiences down times. So, you know, you just need to really learn to adapt to that and not see that, you know, like the end all, or, you know, like things are not gonna ever be good for you. So change your mentality, okay? Change your mentality. I don't know, I just got called to this. All right, heal this aspect within yourself of lack and feeling like, you know, maybe you can never get what you want, and that making you feel like maybe you need to walk away before you fail, whatever. But if you don't stick through your plans and stuff, how are you ever going to see the end results? Okay, so master your willpower, master that. Solar plexus, master that. Nothing is coming out. Maybe I was just assuming. Oh, there you go. Atonement. You are not under any form of punishment. You know, my Geminis, I feel like you feel you are definitely going through some form of ending here, where things are not going your way. You've come to an ending of something here, some hard cycle here. It could be betrayal for some of you. It could be just things not going the way you thought it would. You are tired energetically. You're going through some form of ending, and new beginnings are going to start. I feel like some of you are having financial issues, stability issues, even home issues, and all that has like brought you down to your knees, and you feel like, you know, you're being punished, you know, all the time, where things don't go anywhere, or everything falls apart for you at some point in your life. But definitely Divine Thoth is trying to say to you that don't allow this endings or this downtime or this hard time and struggles in your life to weigh you down. See it as part of life. Flow with things. Like, everything is not always going to be perfect. You know this already, and I know that it's easy for you, it's easy for me to say when you are the one going through it. But what he's trying to say is that you're not being punished. There's no divine punishment that is happening to you. You somehow feel like when things don't go, you've done something wrong. No, sometimes you just have to allow yourself to go through an ending, which is always painful, but new beginning is right around the corner. You're not being punished by divine. You don't need to feel like, you know, the universe is taking a revenge on you, or you don't need to feel like you need to take revenge on anybody that has hurt you, or like really caused you so much pain. So in this space, it's talking about you standing in your power, and by, you know, seeing this as a new beginning, where you are going to do things different. You're going to stick to your guns. You're going to do the healing work within yourself, so you don't think in a lack mentality or a failure mentality, or not being able to seek help and even ask them, angels and even him, for clarity and understanding moving forward in your life. So it is something that you need to explore and review. You are going through that stage anyway, so use this downtime to really like explore what you need to do different and heal the old wounds from childhood or even past lives that makes you feel like maybe you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna get what you want, or be settled, or be comfortable without, you know, struggle. And even learning to adapt to that, right? And just seeing that it's not a punishment for you. I feel like pulling a healing card for you, honestly. Let me see. Is there any healing message for the Geminis to help them through their pain and struggle at this time? Yeah, I saw awareness at the bottom of the deck, and it came up again for you. So you have to heal through becoming aware of who you are. You see, and it's still about life. You see, the circle of life is like that. I don't know if you can see clearly. It's that circle going back in time and reviewing your life. It's a repeated thing. So it's like you got to go do that regression, all right, through becoming aware, going back into childhood and seeing the root of your issue, so you can, you know, heal this and become powerful and see your own power. Regression back into past life, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like when you do this exercise, you are going to see your power. That's why I see the rainbow here, and you're going to be in touch with your inner child again and really like heal this issue All right, so that's what the practice they want you to practice, becoming more aware of who you are, aware of your surroundings through what? Using sound, doing whatever you have to do to regress back in your mind. Okay, so it's a form of meditation here that you need to be doing to heal your inner child. Okay, so you feel better about who you are. Okay, gaining back your power, that's what he wants you to explore in. So thank you. Now I can finally say bye to you. I just felt like I had to pull that card. I was pulled to it. So I will see you all soon. Bye.